Okay, Leah, second in the 500 night, but your first time under 430. So obviously, been a long time coming. You've been aiming for that for a long time. So what was it like when you saw the 28?
Yeah, I was super excited. I kind of couldn't see for a little bit, and I knew it said 2 something, so I thought I wanted 29, and then when I saw it was a 28, I was just really happy. My best time is from my second year. I've been trying to, I swear, I've been trying to break it like every single time I swim it, even in prelims. I'm like, I want to break it right now. But yeah, I mean, I'm just super happy to break that barrier, and Katie pushes me a lot, so I'm really happy.
Yeah. So how much of that pacing was pacing off of her versus, like, was it faster than you were comfortable with the first 200, or was it very much you wanted to go and attack it? And
usually every time that I've tried to break 430, I take it out way too fast, and like I've taken it out in a 145 and then played with taking it out in a 147, and so I just tonight, I mean, it was my last collegiate 500 ever, so there was really nothing to lose. I mean, I knew I would have a good race either way, but I just kind of tried this morning. I think I didn't have easy speed on the first 200, and I knew I could be out the same, but just more relaxed. I think I kind of tried too hard on my turns and stuff, so yeah.
Say Katie pushed you. It's obvious, I mean, you guys are friends, you were on the Olympic team together, but what has she done for you in terms of race strategy to elevate your game in that regard?
Yeah, I think, I mean, Katie just like raises the stakes, and she just makes these new goals for everyone. I mean, I think 430 is something I have wanted to achieve since I was little, but now she's just, you know, moved past that. And it's cool to be the second woman under 430, but, you know, like, there's new things to do. Like, you know, there could be a second woman under 425, and I just think it's really cool that, like, she has done that for the sport, and that she's just made a lot of people's goals a lot higher. There's little girls growing up that will see those times and will shoot for that instead of what it was before.
What did you think when she said welcome to the club?
Oh, I didn't even know she said that.
Oh.
I think I was just like so overwhelmed. Well, that's great. I guess, yeah, there is a 2-person club now. Hopefully I'll join her in the under 4 minutes long course club. That would be sweet too. But yeah, I mean, I kind of didn't see her time at first, and then like once I saw she was so close to 4, like I think everybody once she went 425 was like, oh my gosh, how could she go faster than that? And then she almost went a 423. Like, that's crazy, but so awesome.
So have you put into perspective then how ridiculous a 428 is if Katie wasn't in the picture?
Yeah, I mean, it's like people say that to me all the time. They're like, you would have won, like, but you can't like think like that. I mean, I'm happy with my race either way. It's the best time, and I achieved my lifetime goal of breaking 430, so that's that.
This being your last NCAA meet, does that have any extra significance, and is there any nostalgia element already? For
sure. I mean, I've had like a wealth of different experiences at all of my different NCAA championship meets. I mean, back to where I was my first year, I didn't even make the A final. So, I mean, I think just knowing that this was my last 500 that I'll ever get to swim for Virginia was definitely a nostalgic feeling. I definitely was like, wow, this is the last time I can score points in this event. And so I kind of just put it all out there, anything I had.
Can you talk a little bit about your relationship personally with Katie? I mean, when the times went up, she looked and she kind of smiled a little bit, and then she saw it was, and she lit up and turned right to you. What has your relationship been like, especially since Rio?
Yeah, I think I looked at her like, and I touched the wall, and I was just like, I did it! And like, I probably should have been like, great job, you're way faster. But our relationship is really good. I mean, just what I said before, just the fact that she pushes everyone, I just have so much respect for that. And I think I've trained with her before. I trained with her before Pan Pacs, and I trained with her before Worlds. But it wasn't for very long. And I think, you know, we had about a month together before Rio, and just seeing, like, for that amount of time, like, how she brings her A game to every single practice, just the ridiculous things that she can do in practice, it kind of, like, legitimizes everything she does. You're like, okay, she deserves this because she works very, very hard for it and has an extremely amazing work ethic. So we have a great relationship, and I'm always happy when she does stuff like that.
At this point in the meet, your big one, the big goal you wanted, kind of not out of the way, I guess. Where are you going forward to the 200? You know, maybe not your best event, and the mile.
Yeah, I mean the 200, I kind of did already achieve my
Right,
one
your
goal
best
for
time.
that, which was breaking our school record and getting a best time. And the 200 kind of is up and down for me. And my first year I didn't make it back at all. I was 17th, and the past 2 years I've been 6th and 7th. So I think I'm just hoping to get a higher place, and it's going to be a very, very loaded field. So making it into the final is going to be tough for a lot of people, and I'm just hoping that I can get in and then just like give it all I have. It's kind of like I'm like after the first 100 I'm like usually in last because I just don't have the raw sprint power.
right.
But I've been working on that this year, and hopefully I think I can be pretty good.
Lauren Purdue's school record, huh? That's got. What does that mean? Knowing what she did for the program and obviously
Yeah.
being what.
Yeah, and I mean, I when I was being recruited, I looked at those times, and that's where I wanted to be, and looked up to that. And I've been trying to get that record for every single year that I've been here, and so it's just kind of nice to like end on that note, get the 500 time that I wanted, get the 200 time that I wanted. But I know I can go faster than the 200. I actually like kind of lost count during the relay. I didn't lose count. I knew it was the last lap, but I like kind of
Space.
I was like, wow, it's like, is this really the last lap? So I like picked my head up just to make sure they were on the block, like getting ready to go. And I think that messed up my momentum a little bit. If you watch the video, it's kind of funny. Like there's just my head. But I think that I think I do better when my arms are swinging like in a rhythm, and that kind of got in the way. So I think without that, like I can be faster. So hopefully I can go faster.
It'll be a good race.
Yeah.
Thanks, Leah. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
So,